But the third thing, I think, was this whole issue of wokeism, DEI, all that kind of stuff, which I think a lot of Americans just got sick and tired of being lectured to and hectored to. But there was also this constant attempt to brand everyone who voted for Trump a racist or a Nazi or whatever it may be. And they're still doing it. And this is a professor of a top university in the country. What does that tell you about the state of the Democrats right now?
Well, it probably isn't fair to hold the Democratic Party responsible for every nutty thing that a professor says on our university campuses. That being said, I do think that's a theme. You know, when Republicans have been humiliated in national elections, it starts with an acknowledgement to the voter. We've heard you, okay? We got the message. We were either wrong on something or we didn't take into account how important an issue was to you. And what I see from the Democrats, maybe I take Gavin Newsom out of this, is a failure to first acknowledge the fact that they got shellacked in an election with some crazy laws around the state on mail-in ballots that still advantage them in a lot of states like California. And they were shellacked on very core things. It was minority voters. It was black voters. It was Hispanic voters. It was Asian voters. It was gay voters. It was all of these people that are supposed to be in these categories that the Democratic Party is supposedly saying they're fighting for, who became exhausted over this idea that those characteristics of their life were more important than other characteristics of their life, like were they qualified for the job? Are they qualified to get into that university? Is America a rotten place? At the end of the day, Americans are actually proud of their country. We like our founding. We like our founding fathers and founding mothers. And we have a great story to tell about how the individual is sovereign and not the government and not the king.